How are we all doing tonight, chat? Made a few changes. Every week I feel like I jump on here and I say made a few changes. Like the changes are never that major, except for I think last week when I reached affiliate. Made a couple of changes, but really the the only big changes on my end are I have a new screen. My sister gave me a spare screen. It's an ultra wide. Um, really love it. Unfortunately, I can't really stream Pokemon content, at least not Switch 2 Pokemon content. Otherwise, it gets really stretched and then adds these bars on the side. So you don't want to see that. So I'm just going to stream on this screen. But it does give me lots of space to work with. Very, very cool. But yeah, how are we all doing tonight? We are doing some more shiny hunting as usual. As just a reminder, last week we had our hi there, Lisa. Thank you for joining the chat. Damn, out of 2 minutes. Yeah, I've been running ads now. I'm really only running ads when during the breaks. So either during that's that first screen, that like going live screen, as well as any breaks in the middle of stream. Because this is a shiny hunting stream, I don't want anyone to miss out if there is a shiny. I don't want FOMO happening. So I'm gonna be running ads, but I'm not gonna be gaming during the ads. So rest assured, you're not gonna miss anything. Chat isn't synced. Chat isn't synced. Like my audio? Is my audio not synced with my video? Please let me know. Everything looks okay on my end. Am I delayed? Is my audio delayed? Mine looks okay on my end. Maybe I don't. I did make some changes, so there shouldn't be anything too affected. Like I'm looking at like the chat box on the screen. There's naturally delay. Takes a while for chats to pop up. Oh, odd. That might be some of the maybe I messed around with the moderation settings. Oh, okay. Odd. All right. We will. I'll take a look at that off stream. But for now, we're going to jump into some more shiny hunting. In case it wasn't too clear with the stream title, we are jumping back into Legends ZA. We caught 4 unknowns last stream, but yeah, we're jumping back into restart. Maybe it helped, possibly. Yeah, if you've got like a delay on your end, then yeah, that's gonna take a while. Cause things to take a while to show up. Like if you're just like 10 seconds behind, that's gonna be noticeable for you. We're going to jump back into Legends ZA for some shiny hunting. Before we do, we're just going to think it's better, not so on right. Yep, okay, cool. We're gonna jump into some of the bonus games. Oh, that should come through. Excellent. I'm gonna pop on some music. Just gonna pop on some synthwave. I know that's not playing. Now? Maybe? There we go. Alright, that's gonna be really loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Sorry, I know that was gonna be loud. It should be nice and it'd be just kind of background music, background noise. But yeah, let's jump into. Let's do the Scrandle. So remember, this one's just the voting. We got cheeseburger with a pint or chicken curry burger. Ooh, that'd go nice. I'd have a chicken curry burger. I think I've had one before. That sounds good. You down for that? I remember these streams are best watched after dinner. 100% cheese. Dirty fries, chips, cheese. Oh, excuse me. Barbecue pulled pork or monster dog. This is just a large hot dog. These dirty fries, like that. What makes it a monster dog? I mean, it's Mexico, so it's probably some sort of like spiced hot dog, I imagine. This is just dirty fries. Ooh, this is a tough one. I think I might actually go for the monster dog. I reckon that's probably not. Yeah, that looks good. Meat Feast Pizza or Share Box. All right, so this, you've called it a meat feast. This just looks like, I'm not sure if anyone who else in the chat is from Australia, but like Domino's. This looks like a Domino's pizza. Now, Domino's is a chain of pizza restaurants in Australia. I imagine it's over in like the US as well. But yeah, Domino's in Australia. It is the budget pizza place, but like when you're getting a Domino's pizza, you're not really doing it to eat pizza. You're eating Domino's. What are you supposed to do with this game? You're supposed to guess which one more people have said they would prefer. So I'm gonna guess the share box. This looks like a good amount of food. And so there's these little percentages come up. And we got that one wrong. Because it was 70, what was it, 75%? Chat is back to being laggy for me. Weird. Yeah, I'm not seeing any like any latency issues on my end. Yeah, I'm not sure. If more chatters come in and say there's an issue, then I'll try and troubleshoot it. But at the moment, I'm just gonna keep on going because it may be something on your end, Lisa. Deep fried cheese in a roll or chips with pork and stuffing and gravy, or just bad Belgian Wi-Fi. Oh no, this is just like a. So KFC had like a like that like other some burger restaurants have had like a deep fried cheese, like a mozzarella cheese, like deep fried mozzarella cheese thing patty. What would you describe that? It's just like a block. That's not too bad. Chips with pork and stuffing and gravy. This could be okay, but like the thing. But I'm gonna go for this. I'm keen for this. Yeah, okay, I'm down for that. It looks bad. Yeah, I'm thinking the presentation's not super. Chicago style hot dog. You've eaten it already. What is this? Or pie, mash, mushy peas, and gravy. This guy's just like, yeah, I'll get a picture before I take the last bite. Far out. This is swimming in gravy, but I think I got to give it to it. Yeah, 15%. Holy moly! A burrito or pizza? What has happened to this pizza? What's gravy? uh, what is it? Wow, this is worse than Domino's. I don't know what's happened with this pizza. I think it's got to be the burrito because this pizza looks terrible. Yeah, something awful has happened to that pizza. Ooh, bro. No, for real. I don't know what gravy is. It's like a sauce. It's like a the pizza's quiche. Yeah, okay. It did look a bit close to a quiche. Like gravy is. I mean, you can probably Google it, but like gravy's like a sauce for meats, like roast.
Husband,
Yes.
I think the sound is coming from your monitor.
Oh, it is. Sorry, everyone. Thought I had sound playing through my. Hold, please hold. This new monitor has a speaker in it, and half the time the sounds end up just coming through. Okay, that's quite loud for me. Right. Just gonna whack that up. Okay, this should be okay now because I can hear music in my headphones. I thought it was just playing through really quiet. Let's go back. Bratwurst with grilled bread, or breakfast pie, sausage, bacon, beans, and black pudding. This is probably quite nice, but this bratwurst, I do love good bratwurst. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. Kebab. Go lonely in chat. Oh, maybe someone will join us. Choripan, Argentina. Argentine chorizo sausage in a baguette with chimichurri and onions. Like, once we get to the shiny hunting, there'll probably be some more people join in. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go for kebab. Oh, wow. Dang. Okay. Stewed chicken with beans, rice, and coleslaw, or spicy sausage. This is probably quite nice. I'm gonna give it sausage, though. Yeah, there we go. pie, mash, and lecker, or 1 pound chicken burrito. Lettuce, rice, black bean, pulled chicken, and fresh guacamole. Yum. I'm gonna give that. Bacon roll or carne asada nachos. This nachos looks quite delectable. This is just bacon on a roll. Yeah, there we go. Cool. We got 8 out of 10. That's about the average. Like that. Let's do a quick. Okay, so it's old. It's large. It's big and heavy. Let's go. And it's not water or flying type. Let's put in Shelgon. I think Shelgon's a bit bigger. Older. Older, not as heavy. It is bigger. And it's not monotype. It's 2 types. Okay. You play Pokedoku? I did play Pokedoku. I had a bit of a challenge with a friend that we were trying to get, like, you know how there's like the Pokedex? You gotta try and like fill the Pokedex. Like we were trying and do that. I used to do Pokedoku. I think it's like that one's pretty quick. I like to do this as like a sort of test of knowledge, I guess. Rhyhorn. Let's just knock out ground and rock. Okay, it's Gen 2. Oh, okay. Gen 2 dual type. It's not that many. What is there? I kind of want to knock out. I don't think it's a normal type because none of these really with normal. What is there? Be a fairy. Sizzle. Yes, Gen 2. We're still knocking out types. This is bonkers. It's short of the 1.8. But it's somewhere between Swanna and Scizor in terms of height, and then the weight, quite a large range of weights. What could it be? What type is Blossom? Rust, none. Okay. I'm gonna have to work through the typings. Sneasel? I don't think we're getting anywhere if we don't knock out the type. Not Sneasel. It's not dark or ice. What else is there? For starters, Typhlosion, Alligator, Meganium, Omega Meganium. Oh, this is tough. What am I missing? It's not Poison Ghost, because that's only Ghastly. Is it like a normal fairy? Granbull? Granbull? I'm just gonna put Granbull to the font. No, it's not. Wow, this is not good. What else could there be? I've only got 3 guesses left. Oh, my knowledge of the Gen 2 Pokedex is so bad. Like it has to be a dual type. Okay, let's go through them all. So it's no fighting ghosts, fighting electric, fighting psychic. Meditite's not in Gen 2. Oh, what is there? What is that? What is that? What is that? There's I'm just gonna put Dunsparce. Okay, it's normal type. It's a bigger normal type. It's length of Dunsparce. That doesn't make much. That doesn't really help, but it's heavy. Not as heavy as Granbull. Heavier than Scizor. Okay, so it's normal type. What other normal types are there? Ursaring? No, Ursaring's too big. Latias is too small. There is normal dual type. Oh yeah, it is a normal top type. What is there? Because there's no normal ghost, there's no normal fire, not in that gen. So we know it's Gen 2 so far, Cobalt Raven. Not normal fire, not normal poison, there isn't any. Not normal ghost, there isn't any. Normal grass, there wasn't any. Normal electric. No. Oh, normal psychic. Ah! Oh, okay. Alright. We got there eventually. Giraffe rig, huh? Cool. Alright. Let's. Ah! No game. Sorry, everyone. We are jumping back into another legendary hunt. Let's switch it over so I can see what's going on. Alright, you should be getting audio. It'd be very weird if you weren't. Let's switch over my. Oh, actually, I can. Oh, no. Wrong button. We want to load the backup save. Yeah, we are back on it. We are back shiny hunting a legendary Pokemon. If you've been following previous streams, you can probably have a pretty educated guess as to what we're shiny hunting. Let's go through. Move some of my screens around so it all works out. Ah, it's raining. That's okay. Don't think I'm lagging too much. That's alright. So we are. Let's just get to the space and we'll go over what we're hunting. Keep an eye out for shinings. Alright, we have ourselves an unknown hyperspace hole. We have a Sparkling Power Psychic. We're going to need this. Because we are hunting we come upon Latias. Alright, so yeah, been spending a couple of days just going through the shiny, no, not the special scan roulette. Finally got Latias. If you're doing this at home, just want a quick FYI. In order for Latias and Latios to appear in the pool of special scans, you need to have done the side mission that gives you the Mega Stones. I actually got to about like 8 special scans in a row with no legendaries before realizing that, oh, I hadn't done the side mission. Wish I knew that in advance. So I ended up wasting a little bit of time. But let's go. Let's just jump straight into it because we are so due for an under odds hunt. I'm just going to whack up. Ooh, that's a big number. Actually, I need my counter. Where are you? All right, this should clear it. All I'm hearing is you haven't been completionist. Yes, this is my second playthrough. I did everything in my first playthrough, where I just caught everything non-shiny. Alright, well, let's have a quick look around. I know there's a shiny Gardevoir over there. May get it, may not. But, to get Latias, it's Latias with an A. We're gonna jump over here. We're gonna go over here. Have a look at the Wildblue and Altaria. I need to go up this way. And then, it's going to be up here. Hello. Alright, what we need to do in the meantime is we will be running from. We can actually pick up the counter. Oh, they will run away. We're actually going to put down a save here, because if we save here, we can just reset, and that gives us a bit more time for the actual hunt. Now, each time we just need to run up to this corner, have a look, and if it's red, we go back. See how it despawns? We're just going to keep on doing this. There's a few little frames where we can actually get right up to the corner and we can tell if it's yellow. But sometimes it'll be stuck behind the bushes where it'll then be. We then have to jump up to see. Yep, and despawn. Okay. So settle in, everyone. Settle in for the start of a new hunt. Didn't despawn. I have to walk all the way over to like round the corner where the path like bends around. And then it despawns. Alright. Hopefully you don't have to do any delusion checks, because shiny Latias really stands out. It's like that red part of it, if you're not aware, it turns into a rich yellow. I'm keen. Latias is probably one of my favorite Pokemon. I love Latias, Latios. They're great. I don't think this route resets the Muna and Mashana, so they won't be shiny. The Swablu and Altaria down below, I don't think are being reset either. And there's Noibats and Noivans won't be shiny. Because we'll just, rather than reload the save and then enter the wormhole each time, we'll just, we'll reload the save, and then it'll just pick up from this little bit over here. Oh. Anyway, how's everyone's day going? How's everyone's evening going? If it's nighttime where you are, what's everyone up to tonight? It was the Monday. Ooh, yep, I feel that. It's definitely a Monday. One of the Mondays of all time. Work was done. Gotta earn that dollar. Oh. That's kind of funny. The Curlier and Gardevoir will respawn, but then they run away. So there's actually a chance that we'll spawn in a shiny and it'll run. That's unfortunate. I'm having to think about how I want to do this, because did we? I don't know. I don't think I actually ran. Oh, I didn't reset. There it goes. Okay. We are once again. We are learning the route live on camera. I'm gonna get to 20 just so we have a nice round number. If we get it on 20. That's unfortunate. We won't have much time to catch it. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to reset the whole thing. I'm going to reset the whole thing because I've now shown you where Latias says. We're just going to book it. We're gonna enter the space. We're going to book it to that save point, save, and then that will be our save file for it. So, because I did actually use a bit of time to go look at the Gardevoir. If I can get like 25 per reset, that'd be super. Otherwise, I guess 20 will be our goal. Raven, if you're still in chat, would you mind just letting me know if there's like a delay with chat? We had Lisa mention there might have been delay in chat. I'm just curious whether it's an isolated event or if it's for everyone. Alright. Need to run. No more than usual. Okay. Might just be isolated to Lisa. Thank you for letting me know, though. This is a long set of stairs. Or ladder, perhaps. Alright, that's not shining. Let's pick it up. Oh my lord. Okay, I'm gonna... No, I need to save. That's annoying. I had to spend a little bit more time running because of the alphas. So the save point... that's fine. We'll work around it. We will adapt. Overcome. Outsmart. What did they say for on Survivor? What's the motto for Survivor? I haven't watched Survivor in a long time. I believe Survivor is, like, if you are going to watch reality TV, that's improvise, adapt, overcome? I think those are Magic the Gathering mechanics. Improvise and adapt definitely are. I thought they all started with, like, outsmart, outplay. Am I thinking of? Am I thinking of Hamilton? Outnumber, outmanned. Maybe. Alright, so I gotta, because there's two lots of running. Two lots of, I'm thinking of, yes. Oh, yes. You might be thinking of Bear Grylls. Now I'm just thinking of the meme. I think it is like improvise, adapt, overcome. I think next time we do a reset, I'm just gonna do the hard, like load up the backup save, and then. Oh, I think your message got held for swearing. Yeah, I'm gonna, next time I have to do a reload, I'm just gonna load up the backup save, and then just so we can have a chance of getting a save file where there's no alphas, so we won't get attacked. Because this murder is eating my guts right now. I'm sorry, is it because I won't catch you? Actually, having Muna and Mashana here is very thematic, because if you remember back to Black and White 2, there's a, you get a Latias or Latios in that game, in the Dream Yard, where you first find Muna and Mashana. That's legendary, not many people think about. It's the stuff you get in Black 2, White 2. Yeah, completely forgot that. Yeah, a lot of people would have. I think I've got the Latias in Gen 5. Well, I think if you were like me, at that point you had the Latias in like a couple of places. So like you had them in Heart Gold, Soul Silver. Or at least one of them. Wow. Oh dear. Dogs are barking. That's a reset time. Dogs are barking. Are they from Emerald? Oh yeah, true. I was thinking, why didn't I just load the regular save in this? No, I saved in a version of the universe that had alphas. I didn't want to die. We'll get this setup going. Remember, of course, we go over odds here. I've accepted my fate. You accepted your fate, chat? Are doomed to watch me go over odds. Alright, no alphas there. Any alphas? Oh, hang on. We can actually check the bodies. Not shiny. No alphas. So we can safely put down a save. I'll just put it down over here. Just so every time we load in, Latias won't be there. We're just gonna clean reset each time. Alright. Easy. Easy game. It's an easy shiny hunt. Surely. Surely we won't have any issues. For any VOD watchers, I do need to apologize. I haven't had a chance to go through and make edits and upload the most recent VODs from last week. I just had a few things going on over the weekend. Left me a bit busier than I expected. Well, not expected. No, it was as expected. I was just busy over the weekend. But I will get on it in the next few days. And if you're watching this on a VOD, then everything's in order. So you're likely watching this after. I did also, throughout, like, a bunch of stuff happening on the weekend and getting my new monitor, I did unplug every bit of sound equipment and music thing. So please let me know if the sound levels aren't right. I have been playing around with them a little bit. There's game sounds but no music on my end. Oh. I do, like, the music I'm playing is pretty quiet. I can change to some, like, Pokemon music. That might be a bit more fun. A bit more, like, noticeable. Let's... No, not this one. This one. Shouldn't be intentional. Oh, no, not for stream. I want to be able to... Alright. How's that? You should be now hearing the underground ruins from Black and White 2. Can you hear that? Faintly. Oh, okay. Okay, it is very faint. Let's. That's now probably quite loud. Hello, Vampire Kuromi. How you doing? Thank you for joining the stream. We're just testing out my music. I've paused it. Where is it playing? Good. We're just troubleshooting some music issues. All right, no, that's playing. We're supposed to be shiny hunting, but I want to make sure that everything is working. All right, so if I do this. All right, it's probably going to be a bit loud for everyone, but I'm. All right, let's try this. That might be okay. I think that's all right. You're also shiny hunting. What are we hunting? What game are we hunting? I don't know where we're up to in the chain. We are hunting Latias in Legends ZA. Actually, I am going to turn this down. Sorry, it's a little loud on my end. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set that to 0 and then just adjust. No, I gotta get him set. Next song. Oh, this one. All right. I'm just gonna try going for this. If the sound ends up being too loud, I'm just gonna need someone to scream at me. I think that's fun. 3 days ago, I got Leaf Green on the Switch 2, currently 22.5 hours and 2,477 soft resets in hunting for Charmander. Ooh, that's... You stuck in the lab. Honestly, all the best of luck to those who hunt in Fire Red Leaf Green. You're all made of stronger stuff than I am. We're trying to... I'm trying to complete a... I'm trying to complete a shiny living dex. Maybe I'll have to do one hunt at some point, but that is a long one. Back to the lab again. Music level sounds good. Okay, I'll take that. I had to play around with everything. like every bit of sound, every like everything related to sound, I like unplugged or changed while over the weekend. So not my longest hunt yet though, so I'm still optimistic. I haven't done one in 8192 hunt before. I am like I recently hunted for Arctazalt. Arctazalt was the longest hunt in terms of like sheer number of encounters, but that's a bit of a different thing. Like it's hard to sort of compare those. Because so Arctazalt is a 1 in 4096, but it's fossils. There's no shiny. There's no fast shiny method. You just doing fossils. Also head. Why me? Oh, that's right. That's why I'm here. Headphones on, but have a cat in the lap. Well, you're stuck. Bye, Cobalt Raven. Consigned to the whims of the cat. We've all been there. Bye forever. Thank you for joining us. The longest hunt so far has been Full Odds Galarian Meowth and Shield. 64 hours, 6750. Ooh. That's really bad. Oh, that's a long time. Because like even in Sword and Shield, there's like there is kind of a shiny hunting method where you try and get the aura Pokemon. What about chat member Zeus was talking about in a previous stream. It's a slow method. I'm not a fan of it. Oh, it's cried. Oop, there's Latias. That one we need to walk up a bit further for it to spawn. Very interesting. No, so in terms of hunts, in terms of like hunts gone over, we have on stream gone over odds on Baleon, Virizion, and Terrakion. Terrakion was 900 encounters. I think it was exactly 900 encounters. Virizion and Cobalion were closer to 15 and 1600. Yeah, spawn despawn seems inconsistent. Yeah, seems like there's a variety of spots where it can specifically spawn. I'm just gonna look for the red. We are so due for an under odds hunt. I have a feeling we can get it tonight. Surely we can't go over odds for all of them. Oh, I didn't. There he is. It's that muscle memory. Yeah, hunts that have gone long. Like we've done the Swords of Justice. They all went long. Another one I did was Cresselia in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, the wormholes. That got to about 3,000 encounters for a 1 in 1300. Is your count automatic? No, I'm here with a. I'm just pressing the plus sign on my keyboard. I've got like a plugin for OBS. So I have a little counter on screen that's linked to a notepad file, and then the plugin just ticks up the notepad file every time I press the plus sign. If we're doing something like horde encounters, I could set it up so that the counter goes up by like 5 at a time, but we're hunting 1 at a time. One little Pokemon at a time. I press every time I count on my phone. Ah, yep. I've seen a few people using the fairly popular shiny counter. Oh, like it's not a super complex thing to program, so a few people have done it. Are there any horde shinies we're going for? Ooh, I can't think of any off the top of my head. I have done Oddish. Oddish is the only one that I've done so far, and that was because Oddish is really hard to see in Shiny Oddish at least. It's really hard to see in Scarlet and Violet. It is green and it lives in the grass. Why does it always turn me around? No, I can't really think of any other horde shinies I'd be going for. But it is very fast. Very good odds when you're encountering... Like, if you're doing it across 2 DSs, that's 10 at a time. Need to look at the horde rosters. Yeah, so another big thing is the... yeah, there's pulls for the hordes, but there's rarities. So Oddish in particular, on one of the routes, it's the one heading up to Fortree. It's not just Zangoose Survivor. Ooh, would not risk it. Ooh, we just beat a gym leader. No, so Oddish on the route up to Fortree is 100% in hordes. So if you roll a horde, say if you use Sweet Scent, then you're guaranteed to get an Oddish horde. So it's lightning quick. But if you're going for something like Ralts, that's what, like a 5% or 1%? Haven't played a game with hordes yet? Ooh, give it a try. I'm a big fan of Mega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That's a good one. X and Y can also be good if you've liked ZA. You probably enjoy X and Y. How are you hunting other fossils? Well, Gen 8, there's only one way. Aerodactyl you get in this game. Like, the Gen 6 fossils you get in this game, and it's pretty easy. What else is there? Kabuto, Ammonite. Ooh, that's a good question. I don't know how I'm going to catch those. Because they're not... there's at least one fossil that's available in Scarlet and Violet, right? Oh, no. Not Fire Red Leaf Green. I almost impulsively bought a Pokemon Friend 3DS the other day, but stopped myself because rent exists. Yeah, there's... Any limited edition 3DS? Bonkers price. Actually, any 3DS outright is just nuts. It's, like... It's crazy. It's, wish they would have a way to buy others. I'm gonna look in my hunt and drop a lucky luck. No worries. Thanks for joining in. Oh, double pressed. Luck for your hunts. Thank you. I'm gonna need it. Don't want to go over again. You fixed the battery in the 3DS? Cool. This is one of the few battle themes that I have on this playlist. Usually I don't have them. Just to sort of maintain like a cozy kind of chill vibe. Yeah, I don't know how easy it is to fix those LR buttons. I once looked into trying to fix my screen on my 3DS. Ooh. I think you need, like, a rocket scientist and a brain surgeon for that one. And a young priest and an old priest. That's 100. We're almost a sixth of the way to odds. Yeah, like I looked at guides and it just seems like a nightmare trying to fix up a 3DS. Anything on the top screen. And I don't know what that means for the L and R buttons. Three DSs are so expensive, like I guess I really don't understand it. Like it can't just be Pokemon demand, right? Like Pokemon's got pull, but like not that much. Is it just like old stuff like Chrono Trigger? Quick Eagle says stable, yeah. Chrono Trigger isn't even 3DS though. Oh wow. Okay. I guess yeah. Yeah, it's not exclusive. I'm just trying to think of other big money 3D like DS and 3DS games. Like, is it just because the 3DS XL? Oh no, the 3DS XL can be modded. I think it's because the 3DS XL is just kind of like, if you're going to buy a DS, like if you say you're a a gentleman in your late 20s, early 30s, and you feel like getting like reminiscing about the good old days of the DS and 3DS era games, like if you have disposable income, you're probably just gonna go for the one that can play the most games. Just be like, alright, I'm gonna grab the 3DS XL. No, I didn't age you, I aged myself. That's why I said late 20s. Nah, it's like I guess like that'd probably be what it is. It's just like, because if you pick up a new 3DS XL, you can mod it and it'll do just about anything you need to. I agree with him. Just age backwards now. Nah, you just gotta lock in an age and just stick with it. $31 it is then. Oh, now you're aging yourself. Or you can look at it this way: that you're living, you're living a full life full of many wonderful things, and that as you age, you can just look fondly on most things. I don't know. Are we a positivity stream? I try to be positive, but we go over odds here a bunch. Cat nothing on the lap. Yep, can't beat that. I guarantee you, that cat does not care how old you are. Cat napping on your lap, that's a universal experience. Sometimes my dogs will just look at me, and I know they love me, but like I also know that the only thing going through their mind is like, when's dinner time? When are we getting food? What we agreed food would be in like half an hour there. Like when's that happening? When's coming? Yeah, when's Uncle Raven coming around? So I was having a think about what ball I want to catch Latias in, because there's a few good contenders. So the yellow and white would kind of lead itself to things like a level ball, potentially even a premier ball would be pretty cool, because you still get quite a lot of white. But I eventually just kind of I really dig thematic balls, like a Pokeball tied to like what ball I would usually use on that Pokemon. Sometimes it links up quite thematically. Like Luxury Ball Shiny Rayquaza is a bit of a personal goal of mine. I think that'd be really fun. But what I've decided to go for is, and there's a bit of a hint in the stream title. Decided to go for the Master Ball. There are a couple of reasons for that. First off, you get 2 Master Balls in this game. You get one just through completing the main story. You also get a second one for doing the Infinite Royale. Similar to how you get AZ's Floette. And now, Master Ball, if you remember, the Latias were first introduced as roaming Pokemon. And if you've ever had to deal with roaming Pokemon, especially with in the gens 2 and 3, they are a bit painful. 2, 3, 4 for roamers. Good time. A long time. But one of the easiest ways you can rectify that is just using the Master Ball and the roamer. Just get it out of the way. So I figured I'll use the 2 Master Balls, because I haven't used a single Master Ball in this save file. I'll use one Master Ball in Latias, the other one Latios. If you know about roaming Pokemon, you need to save your Master Ball. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, sorry. I do need to run a quick break. A quick little bit of ad break. Because otherwise, people are going to pre-roll. Alright, so bear with me one sec while I just take a quick ad break. Yeah, I told you I'd be back. Just a reminder to anyone watching who doesn't like the ads, I really just run them just so new people coming in don't get served up the pre-roll. Because if you came into it, like, I'll be honest, if I go into a stream and I'm hit with a bunch of ads at the start, that's a negative viewing experience. That sucks. I want people to be able to like jump in, see what we're doing immediately, and then decide whether they wanna stick around. Like I don't want people to like. If you like the stream, come around, stick around. We're hunting. We're hunting. We're complaining about going over odds. Everything. We're talking about Pokemon. We'll talk about most things, really. Actually, I'm kind of curious. For those watching, like, do you watch, like, what do you watch? not what do you watch, but like what things from like other streams do you like watching? Because I'll be honest, I don't actually watch that many streams, and the ones that I do, they're kind of minimalist, like how I like to do. Like for me, I prefer there not to be too much stuff on the screen. Other streamers like to have, you know, the gameplay in like a little window and then stuff all around it. Similar to what we did with Unknown. I prefer these like more sort of low-key streams, but if you have any feedback or if there's like stuff that you would like to see, I'm also not so much of a fan of like the in-chat games, which I've seen on quite a few like other Pokemon streams. There's like a catching game where people can like a Pokemon a Pokemon name will come up in the chat, and then some people have like number of Pokeballs and Ultra Balls and stuff. They can try and catch them. Do you see that? Whoa! 148! Oh! Woo! Underodd shiny. An hour into stream. And I... What are we going to do for the rest of the night? Oh, that's such a good shiny. Alright, hang on. This Noibat is ruining my life. I'm just going to run away. Leave me alone. Oh, because I'm mid-jump. Alright, I'm saving just in case something awful happens. Oh, look at that. Oh. So good. Wait, how do I... Nope. I don't want... How do I get the camera? How does he... I don't want to lose all my time. So if I have to reset, then well, I mean, I've saved it. Z, how do you use camera? The minus button. Oh, look at that. Wow. That looks amazing. How do I... Is there a way to turn off the... I think there is. CA camera, how to turn off HUD. Okay, cool. So we do this. Ah, you don't want to see my ugly mug. Wow. Look at you. Oh, this is so cool. Alright. We better catch you. There we go. Latias caught. Let's update the tracker. Latias. Oh. Wrong Google account. Oh, I'm so happy. That's such a good shiny. Well, we are up to 329. Oh. God of War. We still have another little creature to get. Oh. This one I need to save for because it'll run away. I'm thinking a dive ball. Like that blue is... Come on. Alright, and we have Gardevoir. I'm not going to update the counter because we already had it. I already had Gardevoir. I also realized that I Mega Evolved this, and I want to show off the Mega Latias. So I just need to wait for this to finish. Dragon. One regular, one Mega, yeah. Oh, I want to go here. Just so good. Boxes. There you are. That's this is extra small. This is my second extra small God. Alright, I didn't look at the nature. Did anyone else look at the nature? Oh, that's so good. Alright, I'm thinking. Ooh, timid? Might be timid. I reckon brave. Quiet. Okay. Quiet nature. That's not super for Latias, unless you want to run it on a on a Trick Room team. Unfortunately, I do need to let your Mega Energy run out. Oh, this doesn't use up the power. Wow, look at that. Let's give you an item. Latias side. I'm gonna need you to attack this. Also, what a moveset. Mystical Fire, Dragon Pulse, Aura Sphere, Air Slash. I didn't know this thing got Mystical Fire. Gosh. More and more Pokemon keep picking up Ho-Oh's Ho-Oh's signature move. Alright, are you ready for the Mega? Oh, it's green. Oh. That's so cool. You are green. That's a nice green. Ooh. I don't think I've ever seen it either. This is like I might have seen like a picture, but that's a good shiny. Green looks so good. Yeah. Pretty quick. Zooming around. Alright, nice. Well, let's wait for it to go down. We have a few things we could do. So I'll need to do the ZA Infinite Royale. Yeah, I just want to double check my sources. Yeah, by doing 31 promotion matches, you're guaranteed to receive a second Master Ball. That's a lot. Okay, we could do that. That might get a bit boring, or we could just do other shinies. Let's plan up to Latios. That's a good question. Well, for now, we can't hunt Latios because I only have one Master Ball. Because you get the Master Ball through Mabel's research. That's what I've done. There's also the Infinite ZA Royale, which you need to do 31 promotion matches, which I'm not going to get done tonight. We might need to hold off on Latios for a little while, because I'm not even going to get that done tomorrow. I think, with all due respect, I think that'd be a little bit boring. I I think it wouldn't be too interesting. Or we could try and get like a gemmed Pokemon. No, we're not gonna do that. Just checking I don't already have another Master Ball. No, I only had the one. So the floating Pokeballs in hyperspace sometimes give balls? Oh, maybe we can get... Alright. Shiny Suicune and Crystal? I would rather not. Alright, I'm just gonna pause. Did some thinking. Where's the sense of adventure? I have... I don't want to. That's so much time. Okay. We're not going to do ZA Royale. We're not going to do... I don't even think we're going to do Wormholes, because that's going to take... We're going to have to do the ZA Royale anyway. I'm going to do that off stream. In the meantime, I'm going to switch over to Scarlet and Violet. I think that'd be a fun little outing. Oh, this is too slow. This is good. All right. So we'll switch this back. Yeah, I'm going to save. I'll probably save like 3 times now. I'm going to put this there. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to take a quick break just while I switch over games, and then we'll be back with some Scarlet and Violet. Alright, we are getting back up. I want... Yeah, it's just this one? Yeah, there we go. Because I had a thought for a few Pokemon I want to catch. I kind of want to pick up some Pokemon for champions. So I'm thinking White Stripe Basculin? What are we feeling about that? We could do White Stripe Basculin, we could do Girafarig. What other meta choices are there? Outbreak. Where am I? Oh, that's right. I was hunting Yungoos. It didn't go well. I don't have a Yungoos. Do I have a shiny Yungoos? Did I actually get there? I don't think I did. No, you're just a normal Yungoos. Let's... We're going to go to Timeless Wood. So this pond here is where we were going to find shiny Basculin. Well, just a regular Basculin. I do need to also update my stream stuff. Scarlet. There we go. Moved on over to Scarlet and Violet. I need my... Oh. Because what we'll need to do is we'll need to... Settings... I don't want to synchronize my clock. I don't want to go back into here. I'm just going to fly here. Because what we need to do is we need to set up a sandwich to increase the rate that will have a Basculin horde. Outbreak? That's it. Sandwich. Quick sandwich. 2 herb sausage. I also can't see because my face is in the way. Do I have herb sausage? Wow, I don't have a herb sausage. Wow, chat, you can really tell I was flexing shiny Arceus. What else am I flexing? Miraidon? Yeah. Nope. Hold on, I'm not even max flexing. Miraidon. This one. There we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna flex Oli. Oh, no worries. Actually, how did you get Arceus? It is that one was a gift from like a previous game. One of the event Arceuses. I haven't shiny hunted Arceus. That's a very far down the line kind of shiny. You very likely also have one too, Raven. Herb sausage. Where do I get the herb sausage? Deli. Mesogozo. Oh, I'm on the wrong continent. Is the deli here? Deli, nope. Bookends, nope. Deli, nope, nope. Deli. Alright, I keep pressing the wrong button. Just let me ride the app. Oh, that's not a deli. Ah, 2 cats still fast asleep on my lap. Well, I still can't see my own face. Herb sausage. Alright. I usually like to buy like 30 of each ingredient. That's OP. Is there anything else I have 0 of? No. Okay. Alright, where were we? Kitakami. Picnic time. Need 2 sausage, 4 rice. And then butter. That's butter? 2 herb sausage, 4 rice. Oh, chili sauce. No. That's the one. I could just very easily just move. I can't believe it's not butter. Yeah. Chili sauce. Alright. Sandwich making skills. I know this is not the point where I save. I'm not too bothered. Don't fall off. Alright, everyone's scrambled. Do you like this? Are we into this? There's a thing here. Making sandwiches. Look! Bon appetit! Alright, so that gives us the encounter power water. But it does, like, when we have that encounter power, it gives us a higher chance of encountering outbreaks that have the type we're after. So if I go and change the date, you're gonna have to trust me that I changed the date because I can't see. Right. Just as a rule, white striped basculin will appear. Yeah, just in that top right, in this area here, and we just keep doing that. Honestly, if you're thinking about shiny hunting in Scarlet and Violet, and Lord knows we are going to do more of it, you're gonna have to. I definitely recommend learning the ways of the sandwich. If you'd like, I can send through a bunch of resources that'll help you if you're hunting for specific things. Akamo? Is Komo good in champions? I don't imagine it is. I think it folds to a fairy type move. Why have things when I can ask you? Also true. Oh, we can remove the encounters box. We're not going to need that anymore. Oh. I would love to know the math on Lotep. Is Ludicolo good? Good to know Cramorant's in this game. I often forget what games Cramorant is in. It's actually in. I think it's actually been in like everything since its introduction. I remember Katie encountered a Cramorant in. Oh, Cramorant's in this. I. Yeah, she encountered a Cramorant in Pokopia. She's like, "What the heck is that? What is this bird doing?" I then showed her the different forms. It's like, "Yep, turns into this one mid battle." Oh, sorry, everyone. So I just turn off the switch. Oh, Cramorant's in. Wanta? No thanks. Alright. I'm feeling a little delusional, so I'm actually just going to go around and have a look at the whole island. Yanma. Maybe I should try shiny hunting Yanma and Crystal. Nice high encounter rate. Mimikyu? Nah, I really want Basculin. White stripe Basculin. Cramorant's in this? I do realize that I will need to hunt Salandit and Salazzle at some point. I'm hoping I can just get an outbreak of Salazzle rather than try to get lucky on the gender lottery. Viscash. I'm also feeling like this music might be it's a little loud for my taste. Kind of wanted like nice chill sort of background music. Thanks, Duskull, Chingling, Surskit. Oh. Rowlet. We're locking in. We're getting Basculin. Pachirisu. I've already got Pachirisu. Cleffa? No. 30 days of December, April, June, and November. Okay. You're not a Basculin. You're an Aracuda. Alright. Choodle. Oh. Looks like I would just be like, oh, you wanted to catch me, didn't you? Did the music just pause? I didn't press anything. I don't think I did. There we go. Vulpix could be cool. I think Ninetales is in Champions. What? God, gotta say, Chad, I am still so chuffed that we got Latias so fast. Illumise? Does anyone care about Illumise? Actually, Illumise is one I can horde hunt, I think. Is Volbeat and Illumise horde huntable in Aurus? I think they are. They're definitely in Aurus. Yeah, the underodds were due. Yep. Did I not do it right? Poliwhirl? X-ray? I think I was too fast. Oh, it must have been. Panda mouse. Do people use mouse hold in champions? And do they use mouse hold? Do they hit him with the population bomb? Or is that too much too much Rocky Helmet going around? Yeah, and doubles? Oh, maybe we should. Oh, I got done that. Cramorant. If there's a competitive Cramorant team, I'll do it. Or fish. Renguard and follow me. Bad. Sleep. Got that. Super Fang. But they're mice. They're like an inch tall. There's 3 of them. One is a child. Yo, dude. Orthworm? Orthworm Gym? Fangs are super. I'm not even commit. Oh no, they have a mouth. Yeah, when they. Blood bread. Gonna make me shiny hunt this mouse. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, let's go for it. Change of plan. Rather than fast travel, I'm gonna fly because I need to get rid of all these things on the side. And while I'm looking at it, I'm gonna look up Panda Mouse Shiny. I'm not familiar with it. It's like yellow? What are we doing? Oh, right here. Oh, this is gonna be... Actually, I don't know if I want to do this. It's so small. Oh, that's such a painful shiny to have to hunt. So, if you're not aware... Let's see if we can get a picture. Right. So, Panda Mouse Shiny. What do we think? Are we... We were having such a good night. Do we go for this? I'm not down for that. This... Oh, this is so bad. I'm gonna need to... Easy? No, because... Look how close you need to get up to it. Oh, I'm still looking at Tandem Mouse. So, where are they? They are teeny tiny. And you have to look at their, like, little shirts? Oh. No. No. I'm not doing this. Yeah, like, we're just gonna... No, sorry, Tender Mouse. I don't like you. That may be something I tackle off stream. It's definitely a Switch 2 job. It's not a Switch 1 job. Honestly, I'd rather take on Gibble. Lotad and Cramorant are just dominating. Sandshrew. Got Sandshrew. Don't need any of that. Chickens? Ah. Oh, back to this. Ah. Not Cramorant. Ah. Volbeat. I promise you, Basculin is available in this area. I've seen it. Specifically White Stripe Basculin. Are you sure though? Pretty sure. Bombardier? Surely Bombardier's not good in Champions, if it's even in there. Have you played the Mystery Dungeon games? No. I haven't played the Mystery Dungeon games. I don't know, would there be interest for playing the Mystery Dungeon games on stream? I mean, I don't really stream to that many people anyway, so like the I go Bruto. Mantis. That's power plant music reminds me. Oh, okay. Maybe I should give it a try. Cricketot? Ah, we got our Cricketots. I should probably set up. I was looking at like a little widget you can set up on your Twitch stream that like viewers can suggest games. I should look at setting that up. Explorers of Sky was the best. How many were there? Is yeah, I was gonna say there's a red and a blue one. That's all I really know. Oopa. Oh, Noctowl. Red Blue Explorers. Oh, Time Dark. Okay. So there's like a series. Those last three, are they like a series of games? Or is that they do 3 versions? That's it. Okay. For as RSC and DPP logic. Okay. Hmm. So, I'll be honest, this is taking a little while. I thought for sure there'd be a Basculin outbreak by now. We could just, like, when there's nothing spawning here, we might just try flying over. And then doing a patented delusion check. If I go... I don't know which way I'm facing. This way. Are we hunting an Arceus? No, we caught our target. We got Latios in... How many encounters? 148. Alright, so just taking a look at what spawns in here. I'm just thinking, like, if there's a way we can do it without outbreaks. So for the rest of the stream, we're just going to hunt... Because it's going to take a long time, and it's quite a boring job of getting everything ready for Latios. I was just going to hunt stuff that's good in champions. So tonight we're just looking for White Striped Basculin, which I think maybe only spawns down here. Yeah, there they are. Alright, so I'm not crazy. That's where the Basculin spawns. Is it just... I think it's just Timeless Woods in that case. But if we... Yeah, it's just in this pool they spawn. Very interesting. We could just try doing a shiny sandwich, but I worry that we'll spawn too many Lombre. There's a lot of Lombre already appearing. Okay. Because we want to do Lombre. Let me just run some quick numbers. I need to pause it for a sec. Am I even going to notice it? Yeah. So they can appear in outbreaks. I haven't lost my mind. Not yet. We went under odds. I'm in a good mood. Right. I'm just going to move away just in case being close to it affects the spawn. Right. So yeah, at the moment we are resetting for White Stripe Basculin Outbreak. And they can only... Unless I want to hunt an Arceus. Listen, might be being correct about outbreaks aren't mutually exclusive. Damn, Raven. That do anything? Surely we got like 20 minutes left on that sandwich. If I can switch one or two, switch two. I fear that when the Pokopia DLC releases, I'll have to relinquish the Switch 2, at least for a little bit. That's alright. I'll find something else to do. There's DLC. There's DLC coming. It's a whole, like, underwater section that's being added. I think they're adding the ability to travel and build underwater. But then the DLC adds an extra, like, town or city. Looks kind of cool. How about you, Chad? Have you been playing Pokopia? If you're into, like Animal Crossing, Stardew, that kind of thing, then you definitely get value out of it. If you just kind of, like, if you're not too fast, then you can probably give it a miss. It's cute. It's very charming. It's very, very well made. There's Minecraft elements. But overall, it's a very, very cozy game. Sometimes when I change the date, it doesn't do it. It doesn't do what I want it to do. I was having a look at what games were like. There was a recent sale that I was checking out, and they had one of the Persona games. It was like Persona 5 on sale, and I thought, oh, maybe that could be my kind of jam. I don't know. What do we think about Persona? Is it a good game? It's worth playing if I've never played Persona before. Persona 5's pretty fun. I have heard that. If I've heard of a game, that usually means it's good. A whole lot of time management. Great story. Okay. What do you mean by time management? Do I have to come back to, like, if I do I have to, if I set up something in the game to finish up to 24 hours, do I have to come back within 24 hours, or I'm not sure what you mean by time management. You have to understand, when you say time management, I think of Farmville. My crops. If I don't come back and water my crops. Now, in-game you run on a calendar in-game. Oh, that makes much more sense. that would, yeah, that's so much better than what I was thinking. You know, set number of days to do things. Oh, okay. Guy who's only ever played Farmville. Yeah, I'm getting notes of Farmville from this. Maybe I should do this in Arceus. I'm sure this is really riveting. Start playing Persona 3. Okay. When did they start? Is that because, like, I've been completely out of the loop when it comes to Persona. First October. Is it like when did that start? Tell me about the beginnings of Persona. Because it feels like a very modern game. What are we playing now? But cat on lap, and I only have one monitor. And the cat's got the other monitor. you play in any order? Oh yeah, cool, yeah. Like Final Fantasy, that's the one. I'm gonna be real with you. This masculine hunt is looking grim. I feel like we've kind of just sat here doing not a lot for a while. Gonna play P5. Okay. Maybe I want to go hunt something else. All right. No, we'll do a couple more. Tell you what, I'm gonna run a break in about 7 minutes. We're gonna keep going until then, and then I'm probably gonna, while on break. Oh no, I can't really change the screen. No, I could for a little bit. Might just run a few more. If we don't get it within that 7 minutes and then the 3-minute break, we'll just move on to another random shiny. I'm just gonna have to. Almost Pokemon is gonna have a catch more aspect. Ooh. You had my interest, now you have my attention. It's like I'm down to play RPGs. Bonzo. Bondly. I can give it a try. I think it might be fun to like mix things up, do like a play like a new kind of game on the stream and be like, oh, this is my first playthrough, here's me reacting to stuff. I can go where's shiny. Honestly, we're just sitting here like, where's the outbreak? Whereabouts? Josh, I think it's time to accept. White Stripe Basculin's been extinct for many years. Hundreds, thousands of years. There's not there hasn't been any White Stripe Basculin around here for decades. That's the gold era. That fish belongs in a museum. Where's gambling? I forgot the gambling. I'll typically fire up gambling when chat's a little bit more active, but I think we were just having a bit of a quiet night. That's alright. Once we actually get the outbreak, then we can gamble. We found Latias too quick. Yeah, we didn't get anywhere near delusional enough. We were too full of hope. Too optimistic. That's what they've been saying about this chat. Too optimistic. It's a good shiny though. And honestly, we were due for a fast encounter. Even wore my Pokemon Emerald shirt. So many low tag. I'm just gonna. Yeah, so we got 16 minutes. See, Cabalion, we were max delusional. Like that one had me going up and walking up to it and checking. Oh. Oh. I guess I should probably just mention that we're not going to at this stage. We're not going to be hunting Latios tomorrow. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna have to grind for that Master Ball off stream because I honestly don't think that whole grinding session is very interesting. I know I'm doing this while resetting my date for a Basculin outbreak that may or may not happen tonight. But you gotta trust me, this has the potential to be a lot more exciting. Plus, if we don't get it within the next 5 minutes, if we don't get an outbreak within the next 5 minutes, I'm just going to move on to a random shiny. We're just going to be in, like, completionist mode. Are we sure about that? I said so many things. I'm not sure what you're responding to there, Raven. I think I jumped ahead. Too many dates. Didn't matter anyway, nothing changed. Vascular hunting could be more exciting. It could be if it appeared. What? How do you get an outbreak? Ah. I just worry that if we hunt King Gambit, it's just gonna get more powerful. 30th September, April, June, and November. Okay. This is the 31st of October. No, it's not. Wow, I can't even change date right. There we go. Just heads up, I'm going to be taking a quick break in a couple of seconds. Just going to run some ads. Have some water. Halloween, it is now. Yeah, seeing as it is Halloween, I'm going to take a quick break and then we'll be back with hopefully hunting Basculin. Alright, I'll see you soon, chat. We're back. Alright, let's... Now, I quickly ran through and did another, like, 14 date changes. I didn't get it. It didn't appear. Not here. I'm a big fan of quitting while I'm ahead. We are a shiny hunting stream, so we're actually just going to... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to save, because otherwise these messages are just going to keep popping up. I just get back into it. What we're going to do is we're just going to shiny hunt whatever appears on the map. Tomorrow when we do it, we're probably going to do the big wheel, and then hunt what comes up on the wheel. But for now, we're just gonna hunt whatever we can, whatever's there. If it exists, we're hunting it. Unless it's like tandem mounts. Let's see what we got. Healing? Nah. Aquanid, Tentacruel. I'd rather not hunt Minior. Magnemite? I've got one Magnemite. What else can we do? Not Gyarados. Saskit? That's a tricky place to hunt Saskit. I don't like that. Slowpoke? Not in this game. Arrokuda? Do Arrokuda. What else is that? Coughing? I've got one coughing. Can't get Galar. Oh. Can. There, let's do Aracuda. Let's mix it up. Let's hunt an Aracuda. What does Aracuda's shiny look like? What do you look like? You are blue. The blue fish. Okay. I'm sure the stream's great for lurkers because I just keep changing what we're doing. Look. Wonderful world of Pokemon. See how they all appear in one tone. Oh, no, it's here. Okay. So... Plus, they're going to be in the water. So we're going to need Arceus. Right, this shouldn't be too bad. Oh no, the ducks. Get away from me. Oh. They're very eager to come up and hang out. We're gonna have to knock out this duck. Yep. Get out of here, duck. I think over the waterfall we should be wet. Oh. What? Oh no. I think I died. I drowned, but someone dragged me back up. I don't want you basculing. These are these new age basculins. No one wants these. Also, we have the message of the outbreak starting to go down. It's a fairly large outbreak, it seems. Oh, no, you're a weasel. Oh, you're a fish. Ah. So Cobra Raven, if you're still there, would you recommend if I was to play Arceus is too fast and Arceus is too slow? Would you recommend with something like Persona 5? I understand they're not linked, but like Persona, like I get there's like it's different versions. Is there like what's Persona 5 Royal? This question is also open to anyone else in chat. Yeah, Royal? Okay. Royal essentially the deluxe edition with DLC. Oh, okay. Heat. I also kind of want to have a like sort of a plan because I anticipate there'll be a bit of like a because after we get Latios, there's going to be a bit of a wait before we do our next legendary hunt, and I want to do like as many legendary hunts on stream as possible. I want to look at getting a capture card for my 3DS. Maybe for so I've got a 3DS XL. I want to get a capture card for. I might also want to look at like one for the 3DS. And there's likely going to be a bit of a lull. It's a 100+ hour game. Okay. Okay. Is that 100+ hour like 100% or like is the story gonna be like 100+ hours? I did 100%. Yep, that tracks. But like, I'm also one of those people who will play a Pokemon game to 999 hours. When you could... Why don't you fight that fish? Those are the big stories, so it just takes a while. Okay. That's fine. I'm just kind of anticipating that there might be a bit of a lull when it comes to like the legendary hunting streams. But I also like kind of have to balance that with the fact that like I realistically can only stream like 6 hours a week. And so do I want to... I'll think. So I'm down to do some more shiny hunting in ZA. Like goodness knows there is a bit more, but there won't be any more legendaries. So Soul Lock streams, yeah, could do that. Fight the fish, please. Get down from there. Help me fight these little fish. Can you imagine what it's going to be like to hunt the loser? Those things are so fast. Actually, if we're talking like real fast Pokemon, alright, there are not many Araku left in the original outbreak. Sorry everyone, excuse me. That's awful. Right, so, now we go up here. Picnic. I mean, there's not enough space. There's plenty of space. Oh no, I'm gonna get stuck. Am I? On the edge. I'm free. That wasn't your choice. The cat let you go. Alright, we need tomato. We need onion. Green bell pepper. Hamburger. And then water is cucumber. Any of these. Pick. Gonna luck. Well, I like it. It sounds like you're mad about doing the dishes. Like you're just trying to be like passive aggressive, but oh, my sandwich to fall apart. Always mad about it. Just never stops. Oh, I should have saved before making the sandwich, by the way. Rookie shiny hunting mistake. If you're doing outbreaks in Scarlet Violet, save before the sandwich. Also, Distortion World. I don't get this very often. Gonna be a pain to try and see, aren't you? Imagine Psyduck is gonna be. Oh, Psyduck's gonna spawn. That's a bit annoying. Yeah. Buddha shiny. Just gonna remind myself of how blue it is. Pretty blue. Also, probably look back this way as well. If there's a shiny red striped basculin, that's gonna be tricky to spot. Going this way, it's gonna be hard to spot as well. He's ready to do some mining. It's annoying. I can't. Yeah, like I'm looking at pictures of shiny Arrokuda. It should be pretty noticeable. We just haven't had one spawn. Sorry, Sana. Don't want to catch you. I fly up. Will you die? No, there's just nothing that I need up here. No Arrokuda. Oh, flying is always so awkward. Paracuda does spawn up here. Swam upstream. The glare reflecting off the water is a little annoying. It's type bulb down. Oh. Hola. The little splashes of water are just very annoyingly blue. Oh, that's uniquely frustrating. Oh, very interesting. Okay. Leave me alone, Flamigo. I feel like this just isn't a good spot for Aracuda. If Black and White ever gets a remake, how's this for a title? Pokemon Pitch Black and Pokemon Pure White. That'd be pretty cool titles. Anyway, thank you for joining the stream, Jackman. Jackman 7178217. I'm just gonna stick with Jackman. Honestly, they could do that, or like they could stick with the whole like truth versus ideals like theme for the original games. Barraskewda. Interesting. That's why they gave it to Diamond Pearl. Yeah. Ooh. I feel like this is not a good spot for shiny hunting Aracuda. Like the water, there's just a little splashes of water, just too blue. I can tell you where Articuno spawns at. No, it's okay. We're after Aracuda. Thank you there. I'll be honest, I haven't put in... I didn't update the stream title, but we were hunting for Latias earlier. We found Latias in Legends EA. You said you're shiny hunting it? No, that was Aracuda. It's a little fishy. You know, it's a good one. I'm like getting closer to my monitor just to try and see it. Isaac gave me that spot. It was a bit close to the tree. Eventually I'll shiny hunt an Articuno, but I think that'll be a that's going to be an Ultra Sun Ultra Moon wormhole hunt. I don't want to do Dynamax Adventures for that one. I got 20 minutes on this sandwich. Oh, I think I just need to go around and check all the fish. Oh, no. I'm skipping that song. Too sleepy. What, climbing? I'm drowning. Oh. I think this spot's really bad. Just finding Aracuda. What we could, if I just go, I access it to Dex. This one, that's the one. Yeah, it's all over the shop. I could probably just go running around in the water. We'd probably find it. Anything worth looking at up here? Probably not. Oop. Fish. I didn't see that one. If they're really small, then like it's so hard to see. If they're under the water, then What hope do I have? In future games in ways, there are specific Pokemon that you hope to make a return. Jirachi, so it's easy to hunt. Honestly, like I'm okay with like most Pokemon coming back. I would like it if certain Pokemon tied to certain mechanics make a return. Like like things like Eternatus. Like Eternatus is hard to fit into just like a generic Pokemon game. Like if you were to remake a Johto game, would you fit Eternatus in there? Not really. I think that creature needs a bit more time. I want Dynamax to return. Oh, I didn't say that. I want there to be a world where Eternatus can come back, but it doesn't have to be tied to Dynamax. I'm okay with Dynamax. The problem is that Eternatus' lore is just too tied to Dynamax. I wish they could expand on that. Eternatus and Terrapagos, because they're just tied to like the mechanics. But I think there's definitely space where they can. I can't Dynamax at all. It only does in boss fight. Yeah, yeah, that's true. It's designed as like the ultimate boss monster. You blue? No, you're not blue. You're just normal fish. Yeah, Eternatus and Terrapagos. Also, the Ultra Beast and Paradox ones, yeah. Especially the Paradox Pokemon that were like the limited time ones, like Walking Wake, Iron Leaves. I don't know. My hope is that they kind of bring those back as like endlessly looping raid events for Scarlet and Violet, because this game it's still going, but it's like it's reaching the end of the support. Druid? Oh, Dradagon? What game was Dradagon last in? Wasn't it? It was in Sword and Shield, wasn't it? That's a cool Pokemon. I like Dradagon. That's a cool shiny. Dradagon has been on the Switch. Everything's been on the Switch now. I think it was in Sword and Shield. Yeah, the Switch game has been in as a Pokemon Sword and Shield update. Yep, okay. Yeah, because last I checked, everything has been on the Switch. Because for the longest time, it was the only things missing were the Elemental Monkeys and the Patrat line. And then ZA came out and brought those out. Because they are everyone's favorite Pokemon. Everyone was asking. Are you gouging fire, raging bolt, but not walking away? Yeah. That was such a bizarre way of distributing those. Like limited time new Pokemon. Wild. Absolutely nuts. Are you a shiny hunter as well, Jackman? You hunting for anything in particular? We are having no luck with Arrokuda tonight. we used up all our luck in the first hour. There's like a snapping going on. There we go. Unless I come across shiny by accident and don't really keep them, I'm just giving away to people. Okay, generous soul, yeah. Appreciate that. Yeah, if I was gonna ask for certain Pokemon to come back in Sword and Shield, it would be Eternatus, Terapagos, those Paradox Pokemon, and then everything in Sword and Shield that's hard to shiny hunt. If you catch a shiny Pokemon, what will you do with it? Will you use it in a battle or just keep it in a collection? A bit of both. I'm putting together a shiny living dex. One of every Pokemon, including every stage of evolved forms. I'm after an Arrokuda and Barraskewda. But I'll occasionally also use them in battle. Like, I'd be interested in using like good Pokemon in like champions. I like battling with shiny Pokemon. A bit of fun. Oh, no, I didn't mean to battle you. You think there's some that's just not worth having? Ah, shinies are shiny. Even the 8 Mischief that I've caught, they're shiny. I saw one that was a bit different. No, I'm not going to bother looking at those. Oh, I mean like ones that barely change, like Garchomp and Gengar? They're still shiny. Like, Garchomp, I've come to accept Garchomp. Like, yeah, it's slightly different, but like you can, once you've trained yourself to look at it, you can tell not that bad. Gengar's pretty bad. Shiny Mega Gengar though. Oh, that is an ace shiny. That is a peak shiny. Spectacular stuff. I'm just impressed they got away with Gengar, especially with like the earlier games. Like Shiny Gengar in Gen 2. There's not a lot of pixels to work with, not a lot of shades to play with. Like, how are you getting that? How are you communicating that that's shiny besides the sparkle? What's the first Pokemon game you played? I first played Pokemon Red back when I was a little guy. Yeah, played Pokemon Red. Played that for a long time because my parents wouldn't buy me another Pokemon game for a long time. And then I kind of just came back into the series with Pokemon Pearl, like the Gen 4 games. And then I just fell in love with that. I thought that was a spectacular game. How much time we got? 7 minutes. More into the 3D games rather than the 2D games. Okay. You said your first one was Pokemon Shield. I'm curious to see like what do you think of the Pokemon series? Like, you got into it with the 3D games. Have you ever tried one of the 2D games? Because like I grew up with the 2D games. I'm okay with the 3D, but I remember the time when everyone was begging for 3D. And then we got it with X and Y, and everyone was like, maybe we actually wanted 2D. They add something to the games and just stand still lifelessly like statues. Oh, shush. Gonna make me feel old. Back in my day, we had the statues, and they were cool. They put like they had to sort of work harder to make those Pokemon look scarier. Like Gen 1 Nidoking sprite. Ah, that's scary as. That's a strong Pokemon. If you came across, you go up and fight Giovanni. Spoilers for Pokemon Red. If you go up and fight Giovanni, who's the 8th gym leader, he sends out Nidoking. That's one of the biggest things you've ever seen in the game at that point. And like Onyx. Onyx is like the Gen 1 boss, like first like tutorial stage boss monster. Oh no, fish. I think they did a great job of making Onyx look intimidating, especially if you'd never played the Pokemon games, because this is the first one. They have like tutorial effectively where you go through Viridian Forest. and it's Onyx. Brock sends out Onyx. This is the biggest thing you've ever seen, and it starts using Bide. But at the shiny Galabirds, they just get their original counterpart color scheme. I'm okay with that. That's like because that's like a callback, really. That's just like a because the lore behind it is that there's multiple of Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, right? So like there's multiple that can grow up in certain areas, and they're like shinies are just kind of like it's like a mutated. I like to think of it like like mutated gene or like albino or something like that. But like it can kind of make sense to like convergent. What's it like? All I'm thinking of is the way that like so many things evolve into crabs. Like two different forms, like the Kanto ones are yellow. Like I think Zapdos. The Kanto ones are yellow. The Galar ones are orange, but under certain conditions, the Galar ones can be yellow. Since you wonder if there's any more of a legendary, we'll get regional forms of the shiny will be the color scheme of the original counterpart. Yeah, like there's certain Pokemon that like because of how their lore has been effectively set up, I could definitely see more of them. Like there's, I mean, like the Kanto birds are a great example. Like they were kind of set up as like these almighty beasts, but they're not like one of one in the lore. Like there can be multiple Zapdos or multiple Moltres. But like things like Uxie, Mesprit, Azelf, can't see there being more of them because they kind of just represent uh, you know, facets of human life. Because they're like emotions, passion, things like that. Whereas like, I mean, we've had Entei, Raikou, Suicune effectively because we had the Paradox Pokemon. What else is there? What else could we get? I think there's more space with the Tapus from Gen 7. You could probably explore some more stuff there. Like we're going back to like a sort of island, like in Winds and Waves. Could we get a new Tapu? Could there be like island guardians? I think that could be fun. We got a few more minutes. Like, I don't know if we'll get regional versions of them. Wow, we are having no luck. Not a single bluefish. Or maybe there was, but we missed it. This is a tough place to shiny hunt. That's a good question, though, Jack. Jackman? Can I call you Jack? I guess that, like, sorry, you got me thinking now. Like, could we see like alternate versions? I guess we already have, but like alternate versions of Terrakion, Virizion, Rebellion. But we already got the Paradox versions. What else is there? Heatran. There's enough lore to establish that like Heatran there could be multiple Heatran. Darkrai is kind of one of a kind. Genesect, maybe? But Genesect is also kind of just tied to Team Plasma. Kinda. Like... But they did bring it back in ZA. Alright, we're gonna do one more check, and then I think I think we might just wrap things up. If there's no shiny, that's okay. Check up there. Yeah, it's not looking like it. Ah. Got caught. Do another quick check. No. Alright. No shiny Aracuda. No luck, I'm afraid. I'm gonna have to try that in a few other areas, I think. But yeah, we're going to we're just gonna wrap that one up there actually. Because we've gone for almost 3 hours. We've got our main shiny. I'm just gonna pause this music. Got our main shiny. We played for about 3 hours. Tried for a few other shinies. Didn't quite get there. Not sure if the second half of the stream will make it to the VOD, but I'll see how we go. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining in. Thank you to the lurkers. Thank you for those who spoke up in chat. If you're a fan of the stream and keen to hang out for more chill shiny hunting, please do consider following the stream. Otherwise, follow on YouTube. We also have... Wait, I have so many things. We have socials. We have YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. Just as a reminder, I do aim to stream every Monday and Tuesday with the occasional bonus stream when life allows. Next couple of hunts are probably just going to be very chill, like hunting in Scarlet and Violet, hunting in Legends ZA. Yeah, it's just going to be those, at least for now. Looking to get the Latios hunt set up, but as mentioned before, it does just take a little bit more work. At least to get the Master Ball. Because they don't just give them out as much as they used to. But yeah, this has been really fun, but I will catch you all tomorrow. And yeah.